I've been sketching.
Good to see you. Have you really?
Oh yeah, I can knock out a Grogu in 2 seconds.
This wasn't on camera, but Dave is going to make me a tattoo.
Is that right?
Of Grogu.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We gotta make sure it's good. I drew a really awkward one intentionally to see if you would tell me it was bad.
Oh my God.
That would be I wouldn't do it.
Dude, they at the nail salon, they can cut off my finger and I'd be like, it's great.
See?
It's great. Gosh. We're here, season 3.
Yes, season 3.
Season 3 is upon us. Okay, so during the events of Book of Boba Fett, we saw that Grogu elected not to be trained by Luke. I'm curious how that affects his Force usage going forward.
Oh, you asked the long, complicated questions. I mean, look, training with the Force is like anything.
Simple, right?
It takes training and discipline. You must practice it, and you have to be dedicated to it. So he's lucky that he's had a teacher. Luke had Obi-Wan as a teacher, and he learned some fundamentals, and he kept at those fundamentals even after Obi-Wan died in A New Hope. So by the time we met him in Empire Strikes Back, Luke had developed his skills. So if Grogu maintains his discipline and focuses on his training, he can still, develop his abilities. But it's the focus, the training, the dedication that makes all the difference, because we all have the Force in us. We're all connected to it. The difference is you and I aren't training right now. And that's very difficult to do. As Qui-Gon mentions, it's not an easy life, when he talks to little Anakin about it. So, he has abilities, and he's obviously talented, and it's really up to him what he's going to do with it going forward.
How old is Grogu at this point?
Well, I mean, we said he was around 50 years old, so then I won't nail down a definitive number, because that will tell you how long these series have been going on, and then, it's such a thing, and then we get into like this and that, and I have to use generalized terms like this because I don't want to give things away. So you'll find out. Always in motion is the future. He's 50 years plus.
50.
That's all you need to know. Like
plus.
Disney plus. See, how I did that. I worked that in too.
At what age does that species start talking?
It's a good question. I mean, I would suppose fairly young. I mean, we don't know that he's not talking in his own way, and obviously he could communicate with Ahsoka, or she could at least divine from him some type of communication. So, why, do you want to see that? You want to see him talk?
Yeah, I want to see his first word be dad or whatever.
Really? What would his first word be? We'll see.
I'm also curious because, he obviously didn't really, maybe early on, but, didn't really grow up with his species, so it's like, does he talk like the backwards riddles? Like Luke was asking.
Do you think that's a species thing?
That's
interesting.
Because Luke asks him during Book of Boba Fett if he talks like that, and then I'm like, but if he's kind of raised by Mando, is he just going to start talking like Mando and being like, this is the way?
Maybe. I think you're influenced by who you're around. It's a good question. Interesting. You have good questions.
If I say Mythosaur, you say.
Stop it. That's what I say. Stop it. I'm not answering these things.